yeah. Man, that lower lumbar. Well, hey everybody, it's Nate with Palen Music, and I'm here today at Duesenberg headquarters, secluded away in a secret location in Fullerton, California, and that's all we can say, right?
Yeah, I gotta keep it hush-hush, down low.
But
secret location.
Exactly. It's important to know, though, that if you're ever get stranded here and you need to ride out, we have vehicles to accommodate.
Yep, got it fully built out. Specific little crown jewel of the showroom that we have here.
This is actually a Harley Davidson with Duesenberg on it. Is this what I'm looking at?
Yeah, fully customized, and it has Duesenberg, fully custom tank. It has our Mike Campbell on the gas tank there, and
man,
there's
how many Duesenbergs you got to buy to get one of those?
Too many.
Like all of these. Yeah. All right, speaking of all of these, look at this. This is a wall of absolute gorgeous tone playing machines. You want to take us through some of your favorites on here, and let's just start talking about guitars?
Yeah, so most of this wall is our starplayer TV lineup. Mm-hmm. So everything on this side, we have our starplayer TV black, and then our duo tones in our Catalina red, blue, green with the cream on the back and sides. That's pretty much our bread and butter. That is what we're known for, the starplayer TV. It's actually our 30th anniversary of our starplayer TV, and that's kind of going into what these are. This is our new CBR for this year, and it's a play on our original starplayer TV. What it is it is a full mahogany body. This is exactly how the first one was built that we made 30 years ago, with a maple top, with our P90 Grand Vintage humbucker. This is brand new for this year, and we come up with a lineup of a myriad of different colors, but it is brand new for this year, and with a little homage of our old style.
I was just gonna say, it's got the old arm on it, yeah.
But it is, we just got them in yesterday, so it's beautiful. Like, we're just getting through them and really seeing them in person from our factory in Germany. It's been pretty cool being able to take those for a spin, and it's completely different acoustics than what the starplayer TVs are, but it's the bread and butter of what a Duesenberg is. Yeah,
and for some reason, for the folks that don't know, Duesenbergs are actually made in Germany.
Correct.
And then the brand and the business, for lack of a better term, is run out of this location, right?
Well, we're in charge of all North America. So
gotcha.
So this is Duesenberg USA. So this is everything that's just in the North America aspect. Our headquarters and factory are all in Germany.
Very cool.
That's the birthplace of there.
And this, to me, looks like it's a little more. Is there more solid wood on there, because it's just this side?
Yeah.
Right?
So it's chambered mahogany with the back. Full body is mahogany with a mahogany neck, and then it's a maple top. So it's more so it's a cap instead of the full on our TV line, where it's a spruce top and then maple backsides neck.
Yeah, God, it feels great, and this is gorgeous. I don't know if you can get the flame on there, the movement of that. That's really cool. Very, very, very classy. Well, that's awesome. I love that. So you got it in kind of this charcoal black. You got a honey blonde.
Honey, vintage orange, British racing green.
You see that? I love a green guitar.
Yeah.
That sparkle on there looks really good.
Yeah, I think the green and the brown really, the brown and the mahogany really set that off.
Oh yeah, one of my favorite new color combinations is this guy right here. We sold one of these super quick as soon as we got it, and I love the kind of the pearl.
Yeah.
It's got just a little bit of yellowish green in it. And it's kind of this army green.
So this is our Phantoms. These came out last year, and this is our first time we did a shorter scale length on a Duesenberg, and so this is both we have our Grand Vintage humbucker in the neck and our crunch bucker in the back to get just more of that gritty, crunchier sound. And what's unique is this is a preset volume for the neck pickup. So you slap it forward, then you're all on that front pickup, and you're just able to scream wherever you need it, or you need to take it back wherever you want that sound where you really want the bulk of the noise coming from.
And can you have that on while you're on the bridge pickup, or is this only for the neck?
Only for the neck. So
Gotcha.
we still have a volume, tone, but this is just preset for the neck pickup.
Gotcha. So probably, if I'm using that, I would use that maybe as if I want to do kind of that thick lead on the neck, have this joker wide open, and then if I'm using just like a single channel amp and I want to clean it up with the volume knob on the other, then that way when you flip back and forth, you've got your rhythm and lead right there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's awesome. And you guys just got all these in?
Yeah.
Like just yesterday? Or a bunch of them anyway?
A bunch of them, and then these right here are actually, so these are TVs, but we're calling them our Velvet. I don't know if you could tell, but they're flat white and flat black, and it has our Split King pickups, and so our Split Kings are, you could get so many variations of sound out of them. But typical, like when you're splitting a pickup, you're taking a humbucker, tapping the coil, and you're reducing it. What we did is they are full singles, so single, so you're able to get a full like P90 sound, then a full humbucker sound. So you're adding instead of subtracting, and so with going through the amount of different variations through the pickups, it's without any bleed over of sound, just pure clarity is pretty unbelievable with those pickups.
That's awesome. I love that satin white, and dude, this satin black is straight up fire. Look at this, with the gold hardware like that. It's because it's satin, it's almost like a charcoal gray kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, it's like a chalkboard.
yeah. There's a lot of things you could do to learn to be a better person, honestly, just by playing this. Anyway, let's look at some other stuff here. You've got some really cool guitars here on this back wall. I have to tell you, one of my favorite signature guitars that you guys do is this Jeff DeRosa right here.
Oh,
I love this guitar.
Yeah, it's based off our Senior, but that just the Catalina Green Burst is unbelievable. Yeah. All the way around.
Yeah, and then he likes this real short throw volume.
Very short, just the just get not instead of having that swoop, you're able to get that clean with the banjo arm on it. Like, it's unbelievable.
And then Uncle Larry.
Good old Uncle Larry, yeah.
Absolutely. This is a super cool guitar. So tell them about the cool thing with this and the piezo pickup and everything.
So it has a piezo in it with our double Grand Vintage humbuckers. It has a detent in the tone, and so once you get to the detent, that's 10 on your tone, but then that's how you blend in the piezo on the back. And so it's not to make it acoustic, but it's just to add that little chime, that little glass sound that you want. And it's being played by a myriad of artists and has been on a ton of albums already. And so there's something special about that guitar.
There really is. I did a demo where I had an amp that was kind of cranked up, and that little piezo kind of sneaking in there like that. To your point, it adds a little bit of glass and clarity, but it's also just a different sound.
Yes.
When you're layering guitars and you're looking for just some different tones to put on there. Speaking of different sounds, Joey Landreth, look at this bad boy. Yeah, it's a beast of his own, and with the Catalina Sunset Rose colorway, it is. When I first saw it, I was blown away, like with how it. And then last year he came to NAMM with us, and watching him play and what he was able to do with the amount of sounds and just what he was just playing with slides. So like he made this to get the slide, to make this just his slide beast. And so what he was doing with it was pretty spectacular. Yeah, it sort of reminds me, and what are these pickups here?
So we have a gold foil in the neck, we have Al Nico single coil, and then our Phonic split coil at the bridge. And so you're able to get what we were talking about on the Split Kings over there, able to split the two single coils back, and so you're able just to get even more of a range of sound. Yeah,
one of the things about Duesenberg, I was going to say this kind of reminds me of a little bit of the tip of the hat of it, like to a Cooter caster, where you have the gold foil kind of lap slip pickup. One of the things I love about your guitars is, number one, while they, like, for example, on those starplayer TVs in the Senior, there's an obvious, sort of homage to the legacy of single cut guitar silhouettes. But something like this, or even just some of the different pickups and stuff, you guys there's nothing else like what you do. And if someone is just looking at your guitar, just because it looks like a single coil pickup, that does not mean that's a single.
Oh no, just the attention to detail. But we joke around is the German attention to detail is above everything. So like the R&D that goes into everything we do is so over the top because they want to make sure everything is perfect. And that every time you pick up a Duesenberg, there's you feel that R&D, that perfection, that the time it takes to really the love and just the madness and the science behind it to create
the
everything.
Obsession.
Yeah, the obsession is unbelievable.
All right, as soon as I walked in, my eye gravitated. I mean, obviously, I'd love to hear what's up with this guy first.
So this is what I was showing on that back wall, the CBR. So this is the 30th anniversary. We're only making 30 of these, and it's full gold leaf with black checkered. But this is again going back into kind of just the heritage of Duesenberg with our first starplayer TVs. And yeah, so this is the 30th anniversary. It is our 30th anniversary of the TV. And this is kind of the head of the show, like what we're coming out with.
That's gold leaf.
Gold leaf.
Like real gold leaf?
Real gold leaf, 24 karat. You look in.
You know what I mean? People are always saying invest in gold.
And there you go.
It is, right?
There you go.
Speaking of gold, tell us about these guys here.
So this is our new Alliance Series bass with Chris Chaney. Chris Chaney played with Jane's Addiction and now is the bass player for AC/DC. But we went through and really went attention to detail with some of the basses he's loved, some of it like more of his older gear and like what his dream is of what the perfect bass would be. And so we went through and we just went the extra mile. This is like a holographic gold sparkle. You can see all the different colors that you get in it.
Looks really cool.
Metal pick guard, but all the little attention to details. He's really into aliens and UFOs, and so everything. This is his wife's name in an alien language, and then his son and his son and daughter are on the knobs there, and so we're releasing this gold, this black, and then we'll see a more distressed version.
I see that. I was really surprised to see because I know you had the metal starplayer TV that had like
the custom series or the custom shop with the rust patina. But so we're only going to do 10 a year of this, and so each one's going to be completely unique with the distress. But the really cool thing that we did is each one of these basses go through harmonic vibration for 100 hours to really solidify and lock in everything, like really loosen up the wood and get the tonality of it. And it's
as though it has been played
for years.
That makes sense. Yeah. By the way, I love the knobs on here.
Yeah.
Who came up with that? Like those are really.
So it's been something that we've played around with, but it was like with this, and then with another guitar that we came out with as well. We just started implementing them with this bass and the guitar, and like they are unique. It's just like the little attention to detail with everything.
Little touches, little touches that you guys do. Oh wow, so this is the Johnny Depp one, right?
Yeah, so that's the Johnny Depp. All those, the middle top, all of them are his tattoos.
And this is actually a P90, right?
Yeah, so it's for only on this guitar, and it was specific for Johnny Depp, and like trying to get some of the sounds and tonality of what he really enjoyed and loved about some of his older vintage stuff, and we were able to to wind it in and dial that pickup in exactly how he wanted.
All right, there's that carefully up there. Got the
Joe Walsh
and then Mike Campbell.
Yeah.
Those were awesome. What we got over here?
So let's hit this one first.
yeah.
So this is a TV boat in our Galaxy Burst purple, and so it's a purple sparkle, but the top is translucent. You can see that
you got a
flame
little
maple
flame.
on
Look
top,
at that.
and then it's just full purple on the sides.
Boom.
In our Catalina. So this is new for this year as well, but P90 Grand Vintage humbucker with those knobs that we were just seeing on.
Those fancy pants knobs. I really like that. Those feel really good. The contour is completely different. You know, I didn't know this until I was talking to Nathan on the phone, but this is 3 steps ahead. You guys probably win, not probably, you guys win for being really innovative and at the same time feeling like a vintage guitar from a parallel universe.
Yeah, we really take pride in just like really taking just the attention to detail to the next step and just really covering everything.
Look at this.
Yeah, so this is our Julia with, in our black. With the craziest pick guard.
That is wild, yeah. That actually looks way cooler in person. It looks neat and looks like really attractive online, but in person that's much more striking. Yeah, that's very cool. The Falcon has been just a hit because it's kind of like a Telly and a Firebird had a baby.
Yeah, and when we were talking about the Split Kings, so this was the first model that we released the Split Kings in, and it's the complete variation of the sounds and everything. And like this is honestly my favorite guitar. These two, this silver is, I think, one of my favorite silvers on a guitar. Just it's bright. It's not dull in any capacity. It's not a gray. And then the flat black with the gold metal pick guard.
A buddy of mine just got one of these, and this is super cool. His name is Rick, regular Chords and Coffee contributor. Yeah, and he just this is such a good look. Oh yeah, yeah, very rock and roll.
And moving right next to it, this is our Paloma, but we went and did it in our custom with the gold hardware, and we're adding the Split Kings to it as well to further that sound. And but yeah, this is new for this year, all gold, but it is on our Paloma platform.
That's awesome. So. What should people know about Duesenberg? I mean, obviously, you guys make really cool guitars. The environment here is just awesome. And I would love to get like a quick little, I've never played any of the amps, so it'd be neat just to play a couple of those really quick before we head out. But what should people know about Duesenberg that maybe they don't know? Because they see, obviously, great work, know it's made in Germany, but just something more about like just the heart and soul of the company.
We really pride ourselves on being ourselves. We're not trying to be a copy or anything. We're really trying to make the best product that we can make. And so what we really strive to do is, what would we want to play? What would we want to hear? What are the sounds? And so everyone at our factory are all musicians. So like why make something that's just doesn't match our persona or our like just our ideology. And so that's really what we focus on, just the attention to detail, making the best thing that is us. And so that's really what we strive for.
Yeah, I've noticed that once you find the entry point into Duesenberg, all of a sudden you kind of become a Duesenberg guy.
Yeah, once you dive into that, then it becomes a bit of an obsession, I would say.
Very cool.